Hey guys, MagOwl here. Today's video is going to be about the tier list of the agents in Veiled Experts. Now, somebody already made one in the tier maker, so I'm just gonna use this one. And from the very bottom to S rank, I'm just gonna start by putting Simon in rank D. Simon has the highest damage in knifing, so he doesn't have to buy any pistols if you want it in the very first round, and then instead he can just use the knife. So he can just use the beginning money to invest in one of the team upgrades, and he also has an ability to steal the money from the dead bodies. So if the enemies didn't use any money and decided to save the money, and his money was stolen by Simon, then Simon's team is gonna have a lot of advantage. But the thing is that most of the people now, they don't save the money and then they just use all the money as much as possible in the beginning of the round. So there's not much of a chance for the Simon to steal a lot of money from the dead enemies. So that's why I put Simon in rank D, because he only has the potential in the beginning round. And I'm just gonna put Jack in rank D also, so right beside of Simon. The reason is really similar to Simon, because he's given with a free pistol in the very first round, so he can use the beginning money to invest in other team upgrades, just like Simon. And whenever Jack's teammates die, then he gets 50 shields back up, but it has the cooldown for it. And if the Jack remains as the last one in the team, then he gets 50 extra shield. But the thing is that he doesn't have any potential in the later rounds, because his signature action is just reloading his pistols. If someone who is really good at flanking and uses Jack, then he can just use all the potential from the Jack, but it is really hard to do so. So I just put Jack in the rank D. And let me just move on to rank C. I'm just gonna put Lily Rose, and this is really debatable, because if she has a teammate that she's constantly communicating with, then her ability is really strong enough, because her exclusive lepton allows her to buy the weapons in cheaper price. So depending on how many times Lily used her signature actions, she's gonna get extra discount for the weapons and the ammos in the next round. So she definitely has some potential if we are gonna get a ranked game afterwards. But just based on our closed beta, most of the times Lily just used her ability for herself only. So she's gonna be actually in rank A or S if she has a really good teammates that she can communicate with. But based on just solo playing or in the casual gameplays, I will just put her in rank C. But like I just said, she has potential. So if the ranked game comes out, she's gonna be A or S. And also one of her abilities is that if she gets down, she can still use her primary weapon. But the only cons is that you have to constantly using your signature action. So for whole game, you have to just use your mouse wheel down. So that's the most annoying thing. And moving on to the next one, I will put Luna in rank B. She was one of the most OP characters before the Steam beta, but now she isn't that great. Her exclusive lepton allows her to heal herself if the HP goes down below 30%. And every time you successfully hits the enemy with the gun, then you heal yourself by 1 HP every time you shoot the enemy. So most of the players who play Luna actually use the Mark 10 or shotgun in close range just to heal herself. But except that, she doesn't have any potential for being helpful for her teammates. So I just put her in rank B. And the next one would be Nikki. Well, she was really good, and she has highest KD ratio because one of her exclusive leptons is reviving, and once you get revived, you are gonna get 100 HP back. But because all the players are getting better and better, every time they make Nikki down, they always finish her off first. So if you play her, you can actually realize that there's not much of a chance for Nikki to use her exclusive lepton to get revived. So that's why I put her in rank B. But I really like her signature action, which is gambling. Before it got nerfed, she could just use the signature action even if she doesn't have any money, but now you need like at least 50 coins. But it is really worthy to risk it, because if you're lucky enough, there's a little bit of chance for her to get like 1,000 coins or 100 coins. So in the beginning of the round, if you get like 100 coins at least, then it's going to be really helpful for upgrading the team upgrades. So she isn't that bad, but not as good, so that's why I put her in the middle. So let me just move on to rank A now. So the first agent that I want to put in rank A is Dimitri. This guy has a lot of potential. So whenever I use this character, I always use a lepton called MPX Specialist. It allows him to get free MPX at the second round. So with one of his exclusive leptons, which allows him to get free M24, which is the sniper rifle, at the beginning of the round 4, he doesn't have to pay for any weapons for a whole game. So instead, he can just use all the money to invest in like the team upgrades, which it helps a lot for the teammates. And his signature action is just basically a free stimulant. So at the beginning of the round, if he uses the signature action, then he can just move really fast to go to the spot that he wants to go. So that's the reason why I put him in the rank A. And the next one would be Soy. Soy also has a lot of potential. So she actually has like 3 different exclusive leptons. So the first one is healing your teammates. Second one is recharging the teammate's shield. And the third one is scanning the enemies. The scanning ability is a bit shorter than Youngshik's. Because of her skill called maintenance, she can just like instantly heal one of your teammates fully, or recharge full shields back up for one of her teammates also. But most of the time, Soy actually uses the scanning ability, which is also helpful. But like I already said, it's a bit shorter than Youngshik's ability. So that's why I put her in rank A. And then I will put Youngshik in the S rank, because obviously he can just use like scanning ability every like 2 or 3 seconds. And the radius is like 30 meters. So basically he always uses like wall hack every 2 or 3 seconds. And he's able to defuse or plant a bomb way faster than any other agents. So that's one of the good things. He actually clutches a lot of games by defusing the bomb really fast. So, and then the next one is obviously Tyrone. I think I already uploaded a video related to Tyrone before in my YouTube channel. So I always use hoop rolling and explosive resistance, and that's already like 80% explosive resistance for Tyrone, because his exclusive lepton allows him to have 40% of the explosive resistance. So 40% plus hoop rolling, which is 30%, plus another 10%, which comes from the explosive resistance lepton. So he's really tanky, and also it only takes 1 second to revive his teammate, and it even reses the teammate with the full HP. So that's another OP thing. And I really like his signature action, which reduces like a lot of recoils for the weapons that he's using. So whenever I play Tyrone, I always use like AK-47 or Scar H. And even from the early rounds, even without any like recoil related attachments, you can use the Scar H and AK-47 just because of the signature action. So throughout this beta, I actually played Tyrone and Dimitri a lot, and I hope you guys find your own favorite agents. And I know that these are really debatable, so this is only my own opinion. And if you want to have anything that you want to argue, then just please leave any comments below. I'll enjoy reading it. And I hope you guys like this video, and if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do so. Then I'll see you in the next video.